Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Sorry that last part ended a bit abruptly. I went slightly over my new 15-minute limit. It was only about 6 seconds when I noticed that we'd gone over though, so you haven't lost anything. So don't worry about that. I just need to make sure to keep a closer eye on my timer. I say it's extremely frustrating that, but there is nothing I can do about it. Still, what can you do? I say this is why that is the reason I'm playing this game. I need the catharsis because, you know. Fortunately, I don't have Fury charged up. I can do that. And stab him in the face. I love the little side thing as he basically drops his sort of cudgel weapon, you know, as you stab him in the head. You know, a lot of games you just hang on to it, but the fact they actually made him. Oh, that's going to cause a bit of a bang. That looked like a heavy plasma cannon.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord.
Roger that, I'm on my way.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Yes, as I say, Titus is the only Space Marine I've ever seen who really seems to respect guardsmen. There are a couple of others where it happens, but they are sadly quite rare. I remember Dawn of War 2, Avitus, who's your devastating marine, really hates guardsmen. You know, because he basically just sees them as weak. Whereas Titus actually understands that, yes, guardsmen are weak compared to space marines. And that makes the fact that that a lot of them manage to stand their ground against the horrors of the 40k universe. Because let's face it, there's some stuff in the 40k universe that's downright Lovecraftian. You know, Zinch in particular feels very sort of Lovecrafty to me. You know, Slaanesh as well in, I was going to say his way, but given that Slaanesh is not really gendered. You know, let's face it, some of them refer to it as she who thirsts, some of them refer to it as the Prince of Pleasure, so yeah, you've got to be a bit weird with your pronouns when it comes to Slaanesh. They just refer to me as a Hume hard boy. The cheap innuendos really are just writing themselves today, aren't they? Gretchen's just... The only way Gretchens are a threat is if you get swarmed by literally hundreds of them and you're a bit careless. I mean, I lost my armor there for a second, purely due to a grenade. So. You are quite angry. Oh dear, the ammunition situation's not fantastic.
You must hurry. The green
There
skins
we
are
go.
on the move again. If they find the access point,
Yep. Yep. Oh, sucks to be that guy. Just wasting stalker rounds there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's actually getting quite pleasant weather outside. It's nice. Okay, let's... deal with those guys up there. Yeah, Orc shooter boys. At least they're not flash gits, I suppose. Hate flash gits. Flash gits basically have really snazzy shooters, as they refer to them. Go, and they are really rather obsessed with their weapons, like to a really creepy degree. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that orcs reproduce asexually, you would assume that they were trying to shag their weapons. That's not a mental image I needed, but okay.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
See, this is my problem. I'm one of those people with an imagination that's sufficiently active that if somebody says something, I start imagining it, even if that someone is me. So I've got a rather unpleasant mental image now. Aha, power axe. Yep, swapped my chainsword for a power axe. You can only carry one melee weapon at once. So, the power axe has a number of advantages over the chainsword.
We have orcs inbound.
Though I'll admit, I'd have preferred a power sword to a power axe, but that's just me. Oh boy, I need to execute one of these guys. See, that's what happens if you wade in without being sufficiently cautious. You can start to get overwhelmed. So then you just need to execute a few of them. Incidentally, the execution animations, you aren't invulnerable while they're going on. So if you're getting swarmed badly, an execution might not save you. Because you can still take damage while it's going on, and if it kills you before you, finish the execution and get your health back, you're dead. Somehow I don't think you will. In case you didn't hear that orc's comment was, I'll kill you for that. So yeah, this basically was the end of the demo. This was the kind of grandstand at the end of the demo to basically just show, yes, this is the kind of thing you can expect in this game. It was a good demo. It also actually had that jump pack level that you saw earlier, because they figured that's the best thing in this game, we might as well show it off. So it wasn't exactly a long demo, but it was pretty darn entertaining. That's why I played it as many times as I did, and why I know this bit so well. I'm just waiting for the knobs to turn up, because I know they're coming. Wouldn't be a sort of last standy type situation without knobs. Seriously, they had to know what knob meant, surely, when they started. When they referred to the orc leaders as that. Let's get some grenades in there. And then Fury, and kill you. Kill him, and still got enough Fury to kill you. Oh! Impale left foot and then twist their head off. Yep, that's a pretty violent way to off somebody. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Excellent. And we actually have some guardsmen back up. You guys are appreciated, but seriously, I appreciate that, in the context of the game, the fact that they were shooting right through me there and it was doing nothing is just because they didn't want friendly fire in the game. But from a lore standpoint, it actually feels kind of accurate, because one las gun, it's not going to do much to Space Marine armor.
The fleet is still en route.
That's mostly because las guns are useless.
To cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Fair enough.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the colonel and his staff?
Very, very dead. Let's face it, if the person running your entire army is a lieutenant,
Here we are, my lord.
You're in trouble. Because let's face it, assuming that Imperial Guard ranks are equivalent to modern ranks, Lieutenant is the lowest ranking officer.
At last, a place the orcs have not stayed.
Manufacturer.
Doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
No, not even slightly.
We must find this
You can only ever convince orcs to back off for a few moments.
Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god. It's nice to have a bit of a breather in between, you know, ridiculously big combat sections. We've got to be coming up to Invictus. Oh yeah.
Titan Invictus seems
Look at that
undamaged
thing.
at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Yeah. Plus, let's face it, you know, deploying Titans, you're guaranteed massive collateral damage. Frankly, there's not the room to deploy a Titan on a planet like this. Yeah, because let's face it, the entire planet is covered in factories. That's the entire point of a Forge world. You know, the whole thing is dedicated to the building of things.
I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed.
You know, Forge worlds are just covered
Logan.
entirely in factories and
Xenos.
production
He's in this
facilities,
wing of the Manufactorum.
and so on and so forth.
I read alien signals throughout the facility.
Oh
A
hell.
large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Xenos are inside then. Okay, let's go kill them.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Understaffed by 100%. You mean everybody's done the sensible thing and run like hell?
Everything is under control.
Well, that's a lie. Everything is not under control. Don't fib. You know, lying's probably a sin against the Emperor or something. I don't know, I'd have to check. Lying to an Inquisitor is almost certainly a death sentence. Admittedly, being questioned by an Inquisitor has a reasonable chance of being a death sentence, so you know, there's that. Right, in we go. And you know what? That save point is probably a reasonable point to end this part. So, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.